Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new map tour of Susquehanna River Valley. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. All right, folks, welcome to Susquehanna River Valley. This is a map by Nitrodad. When you download this map, you can download it from the link down below. It's a PC-only map. I believe it's a 4X map, if I remember correctly. It can only be on PC anyways, and there's some other features on here as well that you wouldn't find on console. So we're gonna take a quick tour, a quick look around this map. There's a lot of really cool stuff on here. I actually am gonna do this tour a little bit differently. This is a very large map, so I am going to, it's 4X. It's not extremely big, but there's a lot of cool stuff on here, and I want to be able to stop and look at the stuff that I want to. I don't want to spend time driving around the map. So I'm going to do a flyover of the map, and we're going to look at all the details that way. We're going to focus less on what the sell points are going to take, because that can be figured out pretty easily. We're going to focus out on everything else. So I'm going to try kind of a different style of a map tour. So that way, hopefully this thing doesn't go on for years, but at the same time, there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. This is one of my new favorite maps, hands down. So very excited about this. If you guys have played on Nitrodad's maps before, you know they're extremely detailed and really cool. So once you download the map, it comes in a zip file. You need to unzip that file, pull all the files out of there, and put those files into your mod folder. If you don't know how to download mods and everything like that, I do have a video on that on my channel you can check out. And there's some other people that have videos out there. So you download the file from, I believe it's on Nexus Mods, which is linked down below in the description. You can download it from them. And you should be good to go. But yeah, there is a description in there, a notepad description document in there that will have some information about the map. So I'm going to read that to you. It says, this is a note from Nitrodad. It says, 2020, what a year, huh? You've been locked down, locked up, and laid off. Everything has changed, and you're not sure where you belong anymore. For the last year, you have watched this new trend of farmers on YouTube while sitting on your deck looking at the valley below. Heck, can you do that? You say to yourself, didn't some guy say farming was just digging a hole and dropping a seed into it? Well, anyone can do that, right? Your boss, that jerk Nitrodad, has been bugging you for years to sell him your house. He has even increased his offer, so the sale will provide you enough capital to purchase 2 of the 4 farms in the valley while leaving you some money for equipment. You were able to cash in your retirement account and purchase 2 tractors and a fertilizer spreader. The equipment is waiting for you at the local Tractor World shop. If you choose to sell your house and property and need a place to sleep, there is a trailer for rent in the valley behind Bubba's Repair Shop. It's not much, but it's the only place for rent in the valley, and it's cheap. You will find lots of contract work available around the valley. Now it's time for you to decide. What will you do? Keep your house and do contract work for that idiot Nitrodad until you have increased your bank account? Will you sell and buy a farm? Maybe sell and bank the money? Rent a place and wait? It's all up to you. A few things to help you on your journey. There are several production facilities around the county, including compost, 25% manure, 75% straw, ethanol and corn syrup, 25% water, 75% corn, flour production, which is wheat, rye, spelt, corn, or barley, sugar production, sugar beets and sugarcane, pig food, which is 25% corn, 25% wheat or barley, 50% sugar beet or potato, and seed production. Sell points for all crops and production are located around the county. Pay close attention to prices to maximize your profit. There is only one licensed fertilizer dealer in the county. He can be found off the highway on the north side of the map. You can purchase both liquid and dry fertilizer as well as lime. Their fertilizer storage silos have been placed at each farm. You can maximize your profits if you sell your products and purchase supplies in the big city, as companies figure in transport costs at rural locations. The compost you produce can be spread on your fields or sold at Agway, a great price to buy a wide range of goods. Be careful of local drivers. They travel the speed limit and don't stop for anything. So what are you waiting for? Hit the ground running. Show that jerk Nitrodad you can be somebody. Maybe own the whole valley instead of him one day. Please enjoy the local scenery, backcountry roads and interstates, wide rivers and waterfalls. Oh man, and then its author's note down here at the bottom says, a 4X map, Susquehanna River Valley was inspired by the topography of the Susquehanna River in upstate New York. Seasons and precision farming ready. The map has also been prepared for the straw harvest mod. No global company needed for production on the map. There are 4 pre-built farms, a large placeables area north of the river. There are many custom textures built into many new models and sell points around the map. Custom borders were also created using Google Earth images from around the Susquehanna River. WAN. This is where you start off on new farmer mode, is which we're in. Let's jump into the map here. So there are contracts as mentioned. Oh, I'm gonna like this map, guys. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna love it. $100,000 starting balance, and then you have a couple of just pieces of equipment in here. Now again, you did see that correctly. That is a Ford. You start off with that. It's built into the map, or at least in the mod packages that you download. Now you see custom textures here. And my understanding is that if you drive kind of into areas like Central Grain, Northeast, Southwest, my understanding from hearing Nitrodad talk about this map on various live streams and stuff and on the Farm Sim show is that essentially, let's go into here. Well, yeah, we'll take a look at it in a second. If you drive, well, yeah, actually, we'll go into here. If you drive into the city to sell stuff where it's harder to get into places and stuff like that, or one of the cities to sell stuff, you'll get more money the farther you truck it along. So I guess there's some of that aspect in here, which is really cool. We'll come back to the map in a second. So again, you have custom crop icons, which is great. Those are not a mod. Those are included in the map. Let's go down here. You can make diesel fuel, fertilizer, manure, slurry, digestate. There's pig feed there. Alfalfa hay, there's carrots, onions, there's hops, there's cabbage, red cabbage, spelt rye, compost, flour, corn syrup, millet, triticale, poppy, and then down here at the end we have apples and powdered sugar. This is cool, guys. Cool. I don't know how else to put it. Now look at this key up here too. Note that 4-lane highway, 2-lane paved city streets. Look at this. This is great. The detail on this, there's a huge highway that goes around it. This is fantastic. And again, you can sell, like mentioned, you can sell off this one chunk of land for $659,000. Then you can you can't afford that one. That's one of the farms. You can afford this one, $76,000. This one's $803. You probably won't be able to afford that one. $538. You can afford that guy. There's one down here for $332. Yeah, and you can't buy the town land, but if you're on PC, it doesn't matter. If you put global company or something on, you can place stuff wherever you want. So yeah. Lots of cool stuff going on here. All of the maps, you can see they have different animals. I believe they all have cows. If you buy them, it'll show up and they have cows. So, yep, they all have cows on there. I can't remember if there is a BGA or not. I don't think there is, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong about that. Oh, no, here is BGA, biogas plant down there. Okay, there you go, $125,000 to buy that. But yeah, you can buy a lot of the land around, so... Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. I'm excited. We're gonna fly around the map. That's what it's gonna be all about, because that's, I think, gonna make it a little bit easier. So this is your starting house here. Now you do have a pickup truck out in your garage. That's the new one. Oh, geez. Okay, maybe that's a little too quick. There we go. There is your pickup truck, right there. So if you wanted to drive this around, I love it. You got an old pickup truck there. Fantastic. Okay, so. Your house is up here, but look at this map. Look at it. Look at it. I am just in awe of it. In absolute awe of it. This is amazing. I've been really excited for this map. Absolutely pumped. When I did the Farm Sim show, looking over it and doing everything, and on there, that was what got me pumped to look at this map. But look at the town layout here. There's all sorts of cool stuff going on. So if you look, we'll get down here. There's so many details, and I'm gonna miss so much on here. We got a Burger King here. You can go in and do different stuff in USDA. We got the high school, which my understanding is this is the actual, or no, this is the Tower RS. Where's the high school at? High school's over there, I think. But the high school, I guess the logo is identical to what's actually in that area. Over here, what do we got here? Mike and Michelle, car and trucks. Awesome, fantastic. It is a little laggy as it's trying to load everything in, and I also have, I'm not gonna lie, my PC, I have the distance set to the render distance set to double what it's actually can be set to in the in-game settings. I had to go into the XML to set it, so it might lag a little bit more. You guys won't have that same issue, or shouldn't. Here we go. Yep, the Sabres. Look at this nice water way up here. I love it. Looks like it goes out there nice and neatly into that pond area there, or that lake there. So many houses, so many good details on this map. All of these guys will buy, or you can buy fuel at all these points. And if you see these guys here, you can sell fuel at them as well. So you can sell fuel at those guys as well. Was there there's another sell point right in here? That's right. So we got this guy right here. Red potatoes. This is Spokely. Sell point for him right in there. But there's so many cool things in this map, guys. I can't even begin to tell you. Here's the airport right there. Oh, look at all this. I know this is a very not traditional Farmer Cop map tour, and it's going to be a little bit random and a little bit chaotic, and I apologize, but there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. So here we have another place, Crystal Sugar. So here's the sugar plant. So one side over here is a sell point, and one side is for production. So again, crystal plant here, and I have Global Company installed, and you can see the factories aren't showing up in here because, as in the description I read, you don't need Global Company to run the factories. So just kind of be aware of that. But yeah, so sugar plant, we got a couple of sell points through here. Yeah, lots of good stuff going on. Hospital there. I love this, the detail on it. There's an ambulance. Like even these guys right here, they're loading the stretcher back in after they're done. And look at that. They're Susquehanna. Or so I can't get it to do what I want. But that's the logo that's on his back as well right there. The Susquehanna Fire Department. So fantastic. Yeah, maybe this is a little too jumpy for me. Let's put it down to 5. Yeah, that's much better there. I can control it a lot better. So yeah, Susquehanna Fire Department. Okay. Now if we go out here, actually I want to kind of make sure I'm not missing anything over here. So we've kind of flown around that area. And again, this is just one of the towns. There's kind of several towns. Nitrodad was trying to give it the feel like you're in a big county and there's different cities and towns and whatnot throughout the county. And did a fantastic job actually kind of really getting that feel on here. I feel great. This would be great for police roleplay as well for me too. It's on my list for consideration for that. So I believe this is another Precision Textiles. We're up here. Precision Textiles. Do I see anything on there? I'm not sure. There might be yeah, there's obviously some sell points around here. And again, we're not going to go sell point to sell point, looking at everything they're all going to take like I normally would do because there's so much stuff. And the other thing too, there's a different, so commercial property for sale or lease. So if we go into the garage here, this is what we got. This is what we start off with, just a few things. And there's a sleep trigger. It's not a dead person, it's a sleep trigger. You can sell that off if you want. Oh, and actually the other thing I want to show you guys too as we're going in here, where is that rental property at? I can't remember where it's at. Might be, no, that's way too expensive there. Oh, it comes with that too. I was like, okay, that's got to be with something else. Oh, right here. Here it is. 24,000. I think there's a little rental spot down there, which we'll take a look at it when we get over there. Here's our farm, so our starting area here. So we've been looking around just this one portion of the map, this one corner of it, kind of the bigger town area up here. So yeah, so there's these guys around the map in different spots, but if we go into here, this is essentially a piece of property for sale that's in the town. There's other places you can buy as well. But if we buy this one, for example, oh, we don't have enough money. Let's go ahead and F11 it. There we go. We buy this. Yep, there we go. What we can do, and I've been looking around on this map too for a little bit. We can go into our garage. We can go across here for sale for 5,000. So it's going to cost you 5,000. So if we sell that, it'll cost us 5,000. But it clears the building out of here. I love it. Or you could use the building if you want. And all the houses too, by the way, have garages that open, which is just incredible. The amount of detail and time put into this map is incredible. It's awesome. And again, it's a new release map, so you'll probably find issues on it. That's okay. That's how every map is when it's first released, because you're not going to find all the issues until you have 1,000 people playing on it. But Walmart looks great. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Did these guys open up too? I think they might. Oh, those guys don't. Okay. Actually, it could be because I'm in fly mode as well. Oop, nope. Let's turn that off. There we go. We can see. Nope, they don't open here. But anyhow, you guys open up? I was just curious about those ones. But anyhow, let's go back into fly mode here. So yeah, you got Walmart through here. Over here, we got, again, you got a Dollar General, which is great. Yeah, so many good businesses, details, so much stuff. And again, it's all stuff that's in this area. Been tried to make as realistic as possible. Susquehanna Valley County Courthouse. There we go. We got that. We also have the fire district in the back, which this is an incredible looking fire building here, which you can go inside of it as well, by the way. There's so many cool details and stuff like that. I mean, you can see in there, it's just incredible. We won't go into everything just because we'll be here all day looking at everything. You have a radio station. You got KFC right there. Just the detail on it. And here's, like, again, another one of those commercial properties here you can buy. What's this guy out here? Walgreens. We had a CVS over there earlier. It's awesome. Look at the highway. The highway looks brilliant. It seriously looks great. And again, we got some sell points out here. It looks like we have like almost like a storage unit facility here, which is great. And look at the detail just in all of the stuff on this map. All right, my game is trying to load us into where we're at now, as it's trying to load everything a million miles away because of how I have it set. We have a Costco here and an AMR theater. Oh gosh, I mean, there's other stuff as well too. I mean, you go into all these shopping centers or stuff. There's Advanced Auto Parts, Old Navy. What else we got in here? Finest Ice Cream, Apple Store, Visions. There's tons of stuff. What else we got over here? Petco, City Allen. I don't know. City and Allen. I don't know. Anyhow, okay. Let's continue out here. So here we're heading out. We have another shopping complex, and we have the tractor dealer out here. Give it a second to stop glitching me out here for a second. Again, that's not an issue. That's not an issue with the map. The fact that it's lagging, that's 100% an issue with the way I have it set. So don't think that the map is bad because of that. That's my fault. But yeah, lots of good stuff over here. And if you have the Kloss expansion installed in here, you get a tractor. Or no, this is maybe they switched out. There used to be a Kloss in here. Thought that's what it was in the Farm Sim show. But anyhow, looks like they got a Deutz Fahr for you here. You can pull this out. This is where all your stuff is going to spawn in under this awning here. But yeah, we'll just continue. We'll continue. So we've kind of... oh, it's going to save it. Sure, you do whatever you want. That's fine. I'm going to turn autosave off, and we'll turn that down there. And actually, another thing we should be doing... Let me put it up to noon so we can make sure we have the good lighting on there. Okay, so we've kind of gone through this area. That's about the extent of it. Again, we're, what, 16 minutes into the tour, and we've just gone through one little corner of the map. Yeah, so that's why we had to do a flyover. Otherwise, this would be a 2-hour map tour. Let me get a drink of water. All right, so we're going to work our way around the edge first. So we're going to work our way down this way. We're going to take a look at this little town here. Work our way across, take a look at some of the stuff and the features here. Head up over here, take a look at this town. And then head up over here and head up over here and take a look at all these. These are all the buy points out here, or some of the production, I guess I should say, out here, and buy points. But so there's some stuff out there. And then after we get there, we'll kind of just work our way down the middle. So we're going to work our way, take a look at this, and then take a look at these farms here, and then we'll wrap up the tour. So that's kind of the plan. And again, it might just, it might not work out that way, but look how fast that car is going away from us. That thing is cooking. Again, I apologize. It's lagging for me right now just because it's trying to catch up with how I have my settings set on the game. You can see there's some forestry spots around the edges and stuff like that. Some good treed areas. Yeah, it's loading in my map. It is working on it. Yep. I'd say I'd lower the render distance back down, but I can't from my view here. Look at that red field over there. It's gonna be like a poppy field. Some of the textures on here are great. And again, I believe you can buy this like this chunk of land here. Yeah, so you could buy this and do whatever you want. I mean, there's so much ability to customize on here. Yet at the same time, the map feels super full of stuff happening and stuff going on it, which is good. Like there's space, yet there's already a lot going on. So you don't feel like you have to fill in the map to get stuff happening, but at the same time, you have room to customize it as you want. But here we are. We got the BGA down here at the very bottom. We got bunker silos in there. You can see the highway kind of curves off that way. Yeah, great little town here. Let's zoom in here. So we got, looks like a little bit of a sell point setup in here. Yep, sell point setup. Garage if you'd like to use it. We have a fuel point, and you can sell fuel there. You can see as well from that. Over here, it looks like we got our Dollar General, of course. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we have here? Oh, Starbucks. Look at that. I need to stop in and get some coffee. Sounds good. Now coffee sounds great. Ruined me. A little mobile home park over here. Some more sell points and different stuff around here. Another substation for the power out there. Great detail on it. Rethought, close to progress. Cool. I like it. It's just... You just see stuff on maps like this, and it's just some of the detail that's in there it's not necessary for the map, but the fact that it's there makes the map that much better, really. It's incredible. This map is great, guys. If you're on PC, you need to download this map. I don't have anything else to say to you other than you need to download it because it's amazing. Okay, let's head out this way. I think this is my new favorite map, guys. I think it might be. I haven't even played it on it yet. I don't even need to play on it to know it's one of my favorites. Oh gosh, it's great. The road down there looks great. Ugh, so much space, and you don't have to. It's not like you need to. You can use massive fields if you want to. You can buy these $289,000 fields, or you can buy these little clusters of small fields. Like, you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go crazy. It's not, even though it's a huge map and there's a lot of big farming opportunities, you don't have to start big. You can start small and work your way up to bigger fields. It's easy. I mean, a lot of these clusters, it'd be easy to combine them into one field anyways if you started to get bigger equipment and stuff like that. Wanted to do just bigger fields. So it's super easy to make it how you want to. And again, that's kind of what I'm talking about as far as like customization and the ability to build the map the way you want. It is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, get a little bit of lag there. Here's one of the farms. This is the one that's kind of a little spread out up through this way. So this is kind of a cool little, that's a cool plot of land actually. I think that would be one of the farms I would want right there. But I mean, if we just jump down here to the farm, just take a look at some of the detail on this, like just that, the fan moving to the tractor on the wall there, the lighting on it, the flags. It's incredible. It's really well done. I'm blown away. This is like the American version of like Oxy maps, Oxygen David. Like, they're so high quality. It's another level, which is great. It's fantastic. And I know just from listening to Nitrodad, he's very passionate about this map and his work on here, and it's awesome. I love the American style barns. Everything on here is great. Look at that. I mean, just that, the sawmill down there is, look at that thing. That thing looks incredible. The river coming through here. Gosh, yeah, I love the river going through, the water features and stuff like that. Oh man. Guys, this is an incredible map. So we're down here. We've kind of looped our way around the bottom edge. We're going to head up. We're going to take a look at this stuff. And again, we're going to keep going around the edge, and then we'll dip into the center. That's our plan. Yeah, look at all this. There's a sell point right there. We continue along here. We're going to get into kind of one of the other major town areas. Just look at this map. It's huge. It's huge. I would love to do police roleplay on this. It'd be so much fun. Oh, yeah, it'd be so much fun on here. All right, so let's jump down into here a little bit. Start taking a look at some of the details in here, because the towns have a lot of the really cool details. So, little apartment building here. I love how it's all set up there, which I know those buildings are the same thing, but just having them just stacked together like that perfectly looks great. Looks like it's supposed to be a building like that. We have Stroman, Pennsylvania Dutch bakers, the Strahemans. I don't know. Anyhow, look at the billboard. Oh gosh, Adirondack. Down here. Oh, Tractor Supply Co. That looks great. That's a cool brand looking thing too to have on. That's great. Ah, I gotta get on here. Applebee's on here. Some of you guys may recognize from No Man's Land. I believe it looks similar. Anyhow, continue on. Not from the actual No Man's Land map, from my series where I placed one on there. CVS Pharmacy down here as well. Nice little park. Oh, this is great. Look at this thing. I love that. That is incredible. This is awesome. Like a little military park here. This is incredible. Wow. This is awesome. That is so well done. So well done. Look at this thing here on top of it there. I know there's a billboard with DJ and Clutch Simulations on it. We got to find it. Arnold's Diner here. This is from, oh, I think I know where this is from. I don't want to say it because I'll be wrong somehow, but the detail in there, you can see it. You can go in all these places, or a lot of these places you can go in, I should say, not all, but a lot. More apartment buildings down here. Housing. It feels like there's people that live here. A lot of maps will just have, obviously, the businesses and stuff that they need to put on there to kind of make it feel like you have places to sell stuff, but this one's got, they feel like all functioning towns, which is great. And look at just the bank here, Wells Fargo. That's awesome. Down here, we got the donut shop. I love it. Donut shop down there. Fantastic. I think it's the animal dealer right here. Look at that. That looks great. That's one of the best animal dealers I've ever seen. Oh, and then we got the swamp area out here. This looks great as well. Just so much good stuff. And I love, look how well done the on-ramps are, the interchanges. Look at this thing. This is incredible. Look how fast this car's going. You just look at that. That thing is cruising like it's got somewhere to be, which normally is not the attitude that cars in Farming Simulator have. Oh man, it's awesome. And then the highway kind of loops around this way. So again, yeah, we've made our way around here. We're looping up this way, so we'll head up and out this way. But look at that. Bridges that go through the farmlands. All of it looks incredible. That's one of the biggest fields right there on the map, and that thing is huge. And again, you can combine that field with this field with the one next to it if you wanted to. This is great. This is great. The forestry area down there looks beautiful. Everything about it looks fantastic. We're kind of heading over here into the there's a lot of production plants over here, the fertilizer production and fertilizer buy points and some different stuff like that. Oh, does the highway loop? Look at that. It goes through kind of like a canyon. I love that. Looks great. The edge, I think, even looks, the edge looks, as good as you can get for a farming simulator. It's about as good as it gets right here. Yeah, this is fantastic. And there's even a little field along here, it looks like. Yeah, 141. That's great. That's a lot of your guys' kind of field right there. That's the one that workers would be happy about right there, working on that guy. Little pond here, or river area here, and look at this, the production plants in here. There's probably some, this is super cool. The fans, they don't need to move for this to work the way it needs to, or for it to look as good as it does, but it just adds extra. Like, there's things happening. It makes you feel like you are in a world here. Even if you're not a multiplayer, you don't feel alone on this map. It's incredible. Fox Farm, love it, love it. Looks great, looks great. Look at this. This is like looks like a branded production plant or something. Oh, cool. That is awesome. We got another fuel point here, and again, is there a sell point on this one? Yep, right back here, sell point. Those guys right there again indicate sell point. We can get back out on the highway out here, and if we keep looping our way around, it's going to take us back into the main town. You can see right up there. So we're going to dip down and head through the center of this map, and then we'll wrap up the tour. So yeah, again, this is going to be just a little bit longer than my normal map tours. Normally my map tours are 20-25 minutes max, and you can see the property is owned by Nitrodad Property Management. I love the role play aspect that was already built into the map by Nitrodad is incredible as well. So and again, here we go. We got some more stuff going on. Looks like Dollar General's getting a shipment here, which is incredible. We got Porky's making your own pig feed. Nice. That's gonna be the pig food production, I'm sure. Little farm here. This farm looks great too. Look at that. That's awesome. Great little farm there. Okay, so we're here. That's one of the farms, or at least one. It looks like one of the farms down here. Maybe just a bale. Maybe it's just a bale sell point. Not even a farm, actually. Yeah, it's not even a farm, but it just the detail on it. So we'll dip down here, take a look at this, and then we'll head down to here, work our way across to this farm, and then back down to here, I think, and that's where we'll kind of end it up. I think that'll be the plan. So here's the little. I think this is the cheap place to rent. The little trailer that you're supposed to be able to rent if you want to is right down here. I think this is what it is. Yeah, I bet you this is it right here. Yep. What is this guy right here? Oh, Bubba's Diesel and Auto Repair. Nice. So yeah, this is your little trailer here that you can rent. Or maybe is it just you buy the whole plot, don't you? Yeah, it comes with the whole plot, so you could probably use the whole thing. But I mean, this is, I think you could probably role play this as your old junky trailer here. But yeah, look at that. Great. And then you got the trailer park out here as well, so you could use any one of those as your home if you wanted to do that, to kind of simulate, or however you want to go about it. Just fantastic. Just the ability to role play on this map is incredible. Okay, we need to go down this way. We got, there's buildings out all over the place. There's trees through here. It feels like a natural landscape. It doesn't feel forced. There's contracts in the fields. It's seriously really well done, guys. You have to download it and see for yourself. But I could have spent an hour looking through the first town we were on here, just the amount of detail and acknowledging it all and looking at it all. But here we got a little pig farm area here, and again, that building looks fantastic. Again, I know not all these buildings were like handmade by Nitrodad, but still at the same time, like just the way they're put together, everything in this farm looks fantastic right there. This is this guy down here. This guy is 803,000 to buy, so it might be a little bit outside of your price range at first, but still a great farm. Okay, so we have we'll go down to this one first, and then we'll loop our way back up that way. So if we drive down the road here, essentially, or fly down the road, I guess I should say, we got another huge farm down here. Nice American style farm. I love it. Love the pond in here as well. Look at that little bridge is going through there. Little gazebo out there. That is awesome. Just the detail on it is incredible. And look at this horse on there. Just that diagram. The flag around here. All of it is fantastic. TMR processor. There's so many cool things on this map. Okay, so we're down here. We need to head up and then over. That's what we need to do. So we need to head up, take a look at this farm, and then end at that farm down there. And that's what we'll wrap up the tour. So yeah, again, I know this isn't my typical map tour. I know I've said that 1,000 times now, but I'm just trying to keep it as short as possible while still trying to show off just the magnitude. The goal of a map tour is not to go through every single detail of the map, in my opinion. It's to give you an idea of the map to see if it's one you want to play on, which hopefully this is giving you guys the idea you want to play on this map. But yeah, just it's another farm right here. Sell point right there as well. You got some bunker silos there. So and if we head down this way, this will take us down to our final farm to take a look at. Which this one looks like kind of a big industrious farm here. This is a big farm. Yeah, just look at the size of that silo. Oh, great. Fantastic. Got like some little worker housing and stuff like that down here, and you got kind of the main farmhouse, and these guys will open up as well. So look at that, and just if you look in here, just the detail that's happening in your shop here, which is great. So yeah, fantastic, guys. You guys definitely need to take a look at this map. Download it, look around it. It's totally worth it. It's free to download. There's not like there's any fee or anything like any other mod. So yeah, oh, here's the billboard. That's a good place to end out right there. There's the billboard. That's the one I wanted to see right there. There it is. Look at those men on there. Look at that. Fantastic. Oh, man. So there you go. If you guys enjoyed this tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.